Hello, Scratcher. Welcome back to Kids Coding Playground. So today we're doing the Santa Run part 7. I think we probably have a couple more parts to go before we finish. The enemy is kind of hard. So today we're going to plan to work on the spike and then the maybe the next level, okay, with the igloo. So we're going to do that. So for now, let's pick up the igloo sprite from my backdrop. I think you guys have this already in your, I might have uploaded, if not I'll check later. So this is pretty simple. You have that. I just added some ice block, put it in here in the igloo, okay? I believe you guys have that. If not, I'll update later to the drive, the Google Drive. So okay, let's get started. So last time we did the sound, so this is all for the sound. Make sure you get the correct list, okay, the sound list. Well, if it's 1, then we play the sound. After we play the sound, we'll make it back to 0, okay? So that way, you know, you will not play the sound multiple times. Same thing for other one. And then last time we also work on the background scrolling. So this is the code for that. So you missed that, you can add it in, okay? So today we're gonna work on the igloo. After you hit the igloo, the Santa will jump up, and then we can move on to the next level. So when we move on to the next level, we need to code the level 2 here, okay? So now we're gonna do the spike first, okay? Okay, let's move on to the spike. So the spike is really similar to you know, other things that we had, like the virtual ground and all. What we can do is we can copy some of the code from the virtual ground or whatnot, and then we're gonna change it, okay? So for now, let's grab this, grab the reset, grab the setup, grab the movement, grab the clone, and position. Okay, I hope we have all of that. Let's just kind of space it out a bit. Okay, move ground, setup, reset, and then start. Okay, so we are going to change a bit for the spike. Okay, in the beginning we want to actually hide it. Okay, let's drop all that. We actually don't need to set any position because it's gonna be moved around with the spike. So placing the cone myself, we don't need this. Okay, delete that because we're actually putting at the wherever the position is. We're not moving 480 like the other one. We're not gonna use 1. We're gonna use number here. So what we're gonna do is, okay, so this one will be a little bit different. We will not put the X here. Okay, what we're going to do is we're gonna say create clone myself, and then we can put the show here. Okay, and then when I create a clone myself, so what we're going to do is we're gonna move them to the position when I start as a clone. Okay, so gonna move this to this X and Y. We have set it up here, right? The X and Y. We're gonna change all this later, okay? Don't worry about that. So for now, let's just continue with this one. What we can do is we're gonna use this forever loop, and then we are going to get an if condition here. Okay, and then we are saying sensing if touching the main character, okay, basically this character here, and then we'll use another control here inside this if, and we're going to check the animated type. So what happened is when you this animated type is like when it's like dying or something like that, we don't want it to die again, right? So what we're going to do, check for 0. So 0 meaning the Santa is still alive, nothing had happened to him, he's well and good, okay? And then we are going to use another if statement here. Okay, here we are going to check. You remember like when the center died, right? The sound. I recorded my sound here. Ouch. And ooh, like whatever you like. So that's my sound I recorded. So we're gonna play that sound. So the ouch is the second one, right? So what we're going to do is we'll go back here, and then we say go back to get the operator here. Go to the list. Now we're gonna make sure you select the sound one, okay? Number 2. So basically, if it's item number 2 is equal to 0, then we'll replace it. Okay, replace item number 2 with 1, so that way it will play. Okay, so when it's say, you see this one, when it's 1, then it will play, and then we'll set it back to 0. So when we want to play, we want to make sure we set it to 1. So when the spike hits the center, we want to play the sound, right? Also, we want to set something here called hit. So this is right here when it's touching it. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. This is actually inside here. When it's actually animated type is 0, so we wouldn't want to keep on broadcasting when it touch the character. Only if it's not dead, we want to broadcast 1 time. I mean set this 1 time, so that way, you know, we will know that it's get hit, and then we'll deduct 1 life from it. Okay, so put it inside the this condition here, the animation type equal to 0. Okay, so I'll explain how we actually use this hit. So this hit is actually go to here. You see this, right? I think it's somewhere here. So the hit is actually here in the animated sprite here. So when it get hit, we'll make it dead, and then we'll do this dead animation. Okay, all right, so it's right here. Okay, now let's go back to this one here. So we want to make sure that when it's reset, we're gonna delete all the clone. When it's set up, we're gonna change this out a little bit. Okay, so instead of go to back layer, we're gonna make it go to front layer. Okay, so we want the spike to show up. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna make it point in direction 90, and also make sure your spike is so make sure you use this one, not this one, because we're gonna flip them upside down. So that's why you want to put the spike on this one all around. Okay, so when you play this, we are going to put the clone at, I have some coordinate already done, but I'll show you what you can do. Okay, negative 95. Okay, so as you can see, later I'll run that and then you can see it, but not yet. This is not ready yet. So we have to fix something else. Let's see if everything's good. We have the G scrolling done. This should be good. The position one, clone that's fine. The clone one, that looks fine. Let's throw all this away. And then the position one, that looks like it's fine. And yeah, that looks fine. Now let's just try it out. So let's save it. Okay, so let's see if we have any yep, there's the spike is here. Okay, so as you can see, the spike is here. So what you can do is, if you want to know the direction, right, you can put it anywhere. I mean, you can put it anywhere. For me, I put it in the background, but it doesn't matter. You can put it like in the main character, but main character and all this is too many things there, so we don't want to put it there. So what you can do is this. when the M key is pressed, basically the mouse or whatever, I'm in position. So we're gonna say, let me see if I have those variables. Yeah, I have mouse position. So we're gonna set this. So set global mouse position. Okay, I'm gonna use some join here, and then we're gonna use another join, and then we are going to use a plus sign. Where's a plus sign? Okay, we're gonna use the mouse button. I think it's in sensing. Mouse X, and then we're gonna say plus the scroll X. Okay, put that into the first join. Then we can put a comma here and a space, and then we can take this, duplicate. We're gonna use mouse Y. This one we can right click and say scroll Y, or you can just delete it and drag one here. Okay, go back to sensing, so we'll go mouse Y, then we'll put it here, so you can see, so it's joining this comma and then this. Put that here, and then you can call this thing called show variable mouse position. Okay, all right, so let's just check it out. So let's run it. So let's say I want to put a put the spike here. You can click the M key. You see this is 40, 80, whatever, -80. So if you put here, you can put one, like let's say duplicate this, 40, -95, whatever. So because I'm using 95, right, so it will be correct. So you see, so if you have it at -80 or whatever, it might be too high. You can just adjust that. So let's run this. You see, every 80 is too high, because even though I push the M key here, right? So you see, I push the M key here because you have to put in the middle, right? So you see, this is too high. So yeah, it should be somewhere here. So I have -95. So you can just adjust it. Okay, adjust it any way you want. Okay, so if I have it like this, then I have 2, right? So you see, I have 2. Okay, so that's how you put multiple of these little red spikes. So let's go back to my code. I still have a little bit more to do. So I have some of the spike. Let's say I wanted to flip him upside down. I'll delete this. I don't need the first one. So if I want to flip it upside down, you can change its direction, right, to -90. Okay, and then we're gonna create some clone here. Actually, I'm gonna create a rows of spike. I already have coordinates for it. So if you don't have it, you can have to move it to that location and put it. So for me, you know, I have it as 184, 5, -26, 1902, -26. I should have duplicated from this one, so I have less typing. But anyway, let's just finish that. This is 1995 and 2070. Okay, so this is that row of spike where center can slide through. So I turn it upside down, and then you want to turn it back up. Then you have to say point in direction 90. I'll do one more clone. I think I have one more spike at the end of my original game. I'll put one more here. 22450, and then I have it as -95. Okay, so that's my spike. So let's run that real quick. So you can see you have the center here, and then you have the row of spikes coming up. See, there you go. So I have to slide through. If I don't slide through, I'm gonna get stuck, hit that, and I'm gonna die. So see, so this is the last one. So this is that row of spike, and I flip it back upside down. I mean, I flip it back right side up, and then I put this last one. So you can click the mouse here. You see, it's 240, 50. You see that? 249.95, so somewhere like that. Okay, so that's how it is. So for the spike, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add this igloo at the end that the center jump on it goes to the next level. So right now I don't have any code, so just grab the code from here. Let's move it from the spike 1, the reset, 2, setup, 3. So this one, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, I think we have all the code. The clone is down here, movement here. You can place them any way you like, but I'm trying to put them the same as the other one, so kind of easy to see. Okay, alright, so we have the igloo. So the igloo, we're going to try to put it at the end, so we actually don't need all this too many things here. So let's throw that away. Oops, we'll leave one of the clone. Okay, let's go from the top first, make sure that is correct. So we'll want to hide in the beginning. The position, place the clone position, that is the same. So we'll show, okay. The other one, the position, that should be the same. Okay, things change there. The clone here is, we have to change that. It's not gonna die, right? So when it touch the main character, what we want to do is we want to broadcast the events, saying new message, next level. Okay, and then what we want to do is we also want to stop this script, so we don't want to go forever. Okay, stop the script. Then we can trash all this. Okay, so we have the scrolling. I think the scrolling is fine. The X and Y scrolling, very good. So this one we want to put it at, I have it coordinate down, but if you don't, you have to go to the end and try to get it. So you remember we were like really close, right? 2,500, 450. So somewhere down we go 3,300. So we're gonna put it at -60. Okay, all right. So now let's check it out. So oh, it will still not work yet because the next level we haven't coded yet. So let's code that first. Okay, so let's go back to our main character. Okay, let's call it here. When I receive next level, okay. What I want to do is I'm gonna stop everything else. Stop out of script in the sprite. Okay, want to stop everything. We'll broadcast a message. We'll broadcast it. Wait, sorry. New message called victory. Okay, whatever you like. So that means he got to the end. And then we're gonna broadcast a new message called start new level. Okay, that's already there. Okay, so we're gonna do this victory dance and then we'll broadcast a new level. And then this is the next level, is broadcast when you touch the igloo. Okay, so igloo will touch and call that. Okay, all right. Okay, so now let's go back to the center. So we need to fix the because we broadcast victory, right? We want to make him dance a little bit. So center here, when I receive victory, so let's zoom in a little bit. What we want to do, we want to stop out of script in the sprite as well. Okay, and then we're gonna change this level. So we're from level 1, we're gonna change it to level 2. Change level by 1. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna switch the costume. Jump. Okay, gonna switch to the jump costume. And then I say repeat 15 times. And then I will say change Y by 5. Okay, and then look, next costume, and then switch it back to the first costume. Actually, oops, sorry, don't mean him to jump up. So now we're gonna change it back to -5. Okay, and then after that we want to stop the script. Stop the script. Okay, so when it gets to the igloo, it will jump up. I just repeat 15 times. I think that's I have 15 costume of jump costume or something. Let's just take a look. So let's look at jump. You see, I have a jump 1 to jump, yeah, 15. You see, even 16. So yeah, so it doesn't matter. So I actually have 16. But anyway, so I repeated 15. You can repeat 16 if you like. Doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, I repeat 15 because we already switched it to the first costume. So second is going to the next costume, right? So that's why it's 15. Okay, got it? So 15 is correct. Because we have 16 costume and we already switched it to the first one. So now this will go to the next costume, right? So what you have to do is for the next level, you have to make your clone. If not, there will nothing for the centers to stand on, right? It will fall off. Okay, so let's go to the ground. We'll do real quick. Same thing here. We'll do duplicate. We'll say 2. And we are going to use the switch to costume number 2-1. And we will place the clone at 0, 1. I'm just gonna do 2 for now, but whatever it is, you know, depending on how many custom you have for number 2. So for me, I have what 7, right? So 0, 2, 1 to 2, 7, 2, 8. See, 2, 8. So actually, it will be starting on 0, so it will be until 7. So we can duplicate this. This is 2. Let's duplicate this again. So 3. 4, 5. Let's duplicate 2 more. 6, and then 7, and then put this back in. Okay, so now we have the level 2 done for this. So same thing here. So you want to put this here and call that level 2, and select 2 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, so 7, right? Okay, so we got all the background and this guy done. So you need to put more spike. Of course, level 2 you're gonna have to add spike, right? And then for the igloo, same thing. If you want to go to level 3, you're gonna have to add that. So for now, let's just test it. Okay, let me take out the mouse position. Let's see if it works. Let's make it bigger screen. Okay, alright, Santa's jumping around. We don't have any enemy at the moment. Pretty easy. So okay, so you can see they have an igloo here. There's an igloo here, yep. So if I jump on it, so you see Santa jump, now he's on level 2. Okay, so this is level 2. So I had you can build it any way you want. So I built it like this. So this is my level 2, a little bridge, and this is a little slide. So this is for me, for my original game. I put the another what do you call it, the igloo here, so it goes to level 3. Okay, all right. So this is fine, working fine. So as you can see, we can go backward as well, right? So okay, all right. So I think we'll stop the tutorial until here. So next time we can work on the items, the snowflake, and then the enemy. I think we're almost done. Maybe 2 more video. I think the enemy is a little complicated and explained that pretty well. Also the item. Okay, alright guys. Thank you for sticking around, and be sure to give us a like and thumbs up and share with your friend about our channel. And see you guys next time. Bye bye.